And here we go, third period action. 5-1 our score. The Sun Devils in yellow had a 4-0 lead after one. They made it 5-0 on a goal by Ornello, but Mark Melito came back later in the second to get the Bulldogs on the board. It's now 5-1. Sun Devils outshot the Dogs 11-10 in that second period. Yeah, we're gonna look out for that one there. And now it's Ureski in deep. Ureski moving in, pass across to Bratt, looking for his second of the game. Had it hop over his stick. Now that's the speed Bratt we've come to know and love. Now Andrews into Melito. Melito has the goal for the Dogs. Gets around Lloyd, throws it at the net, saved by Bokuzi. Smith has it. Smith throws it into the net. Knocked away. Now Martin throws it at the net. Tip shot saved by Bokuzi. Andrews with a nice tip on the play. You know, sometimes, Mike, 5-goal lead's the worst goal in hockey sometimes.
Especially in the BBHC.
And the draw back to Martin. Martin keeps it in. Shot. Knocked down by Melito. Just sitting there. Nobody can get it. Goes wide of the net. Bruner back to Lanes and D. Throws it on the sideboards, but he goes to the side with Martin, who's going to get there. Martin shot. Now is knocked down. Pass in front. Swept away by Lloyd Johnson playing some defense. Danaher takes a big hit from Warren. Ref's going to let him play a little bit. Smith gets there ahead of Steigerwald. Smith throws it behind the net. Now it's going to be Lloyd Johnston with it. Good Kevin Danaher. And they change up. Smith to Melito, getting over the line. Melito moving in. Melito backhand pass in front, goes away from Smith. Smith throws it in deep. Melito shot tipped by Andrewsen, and it's going to be iced by Rob Chuli.
Big shots on that last shift, showing some signs of life, but you know they've been
some desperation here in the third period for the Bulldogs. As you mentioned, they trail 5-1.
Like you said, the 5-goal lead is the most dangerous, but it's only actually 4. But that's why we brought you.
Well, it was 5. It was 5-0, wasn't it? Yeah. I think he's so smart. All right, Danaher with it now, coming in on Peterson. Peterson makes a nice play, blocked it with his skates. Now Peterson's going to get it. Pushed in deep. Danaher goes behind the net. But Coughlin makes a nice play with the puck to get it away and get it over to Peterson. Peterson long home run pass, trying to connect with George Howard, and he just might. Howard gets it in deep, but he's 1 on 5. All 5 Sun Devils are back in the zone. Pass up on the wing, Danaher plays it to himself. Danaher, it's the Sun Devils go on the offense again. Danaher, Jake Steigerwald shot just went wide. Steigerwald has a goal, as does Danaher, as does Ornello. All the goal scorers out there. Leslie does too. So 4 of the 5 goal scorers are out there right now for the Sun Devils. George Howard playing it in deep. Luke Steigerwald back. He's been solid on defense. Play on shot on Bakuzi, save. Rebound sitting in the slot. Cleared away. Brian Leslie trying to get there first, but it goes right to Cormican. Cormican, shot blocked by Luke Steigerwald. That's that defense we just talked about. And Kevin Danaher has it, and he's going to play it in. Bulldogs either getting tired or in no particular hurry. That look like Steve McNabb in the Super Bowl for the Eagles. You know what I mean? It's taking their time. Down by a touchdown. Now here comes Bruner in, looking to make it 6-1. Bruner with a drive, saved by Fuji. Now Ragu with a drive, knocked down. Bruner passing the slot. Ionetti, oh no, if he scores, we can go home. And Coughlin can't connect with Cormican. And that's how it's going for the Bulldogs. Nice play by Fortini to swoop up and keep it in, but taken away by Bruner. Bruner over the line. Bruner cuts to the middle. He's got some space. Bruner over to Ragu. Shot and he scores! Finally, John Ragucci on the board for the Sun Devils, making it 6-1. He was the guy traded from the last place team.
14.29 was the time.
44, 7, and 16.
Steve Ionetti with a little Salvation Army assist on the play.
What's that, bud? 44.16.
Time was
and 7.
44 from 16 and 7.
So it's now 6-1. And think we can maybe put a fork in this one, Mike.
Pretty much.
Still got to play out the last 14 minutes now. Ragu on the steal. Ragu with a wraparound saved by Fuji. And it's basically just rearranging chairs on the Titanic right now. 6-1, bud.
+1 for guest.
As we take a look at the Bulldog bench.
Just the state of the jacket.
I don't think they really care.
They actually look like the girls that woke up in Crosby's apartment after the roofie.
Oh my gosh. Long clearing pass to nobody. Mark Teal giving some chase. Look at him burn some cows right there. Out of John Warren, going back to Osbar, and it's nowhere near Osbar. And that's just been a story of the day for the Bulldogs. Onello. Uretsky back to Onello. Onello flipping it in wide of Fuji. Bonkin back there battling Uretsky. All the action now behind the Bulldog net. Speed Brat in front looking for a pass. Couldn't get there as Morin gets it. Morin goes around Lloyd Johnson. 2-on-1 again. See if they connect this time. Morin moving in. Taken away by Chuli. That's just how it's going. Now Onello the other way. Shot saved by Fuji. She's going to hang on. Face off in the Bulldog zone. And there's Morin. Just, what do you got to do?
Shots at dead even for a piece in the third.
You might have heard Mike say 4 apiece shots in the third period. 6-1 our score. John Ragucci with the only goal of this period. Shot saved by Fuji from the point. Steigerwald in the Bruner.
Ooh, the razzle dazzle.
Now to Steigerwald. Shot saved by Fuji. Danner can't get the rebound, and Drusen swoops in. And shipped out to center by Coughlin. Does Bruner got a goal? Is number 7 got a goal?
Assists. He's got 3 assists on the day.
3 assists for Bruner, no goals though. Still 3 assists, not bad. Pass in front. Here's the Bruner that we speak of, trying to spoon feed Jake Steigerwald in a play. Couldn't get it. Now comes into Joey Smith. Poke check by Chuli. Shot that goes wide. Coughlin throws it, that knocked down by Bruner. Bruner taken away by Melito. Now Chewy gets it and flips it out. Jake Steigerwald can't get there. As Al Peterson puts it in, it's offside. Long clearing pass goes down into it's offside. Look at the call. So Mike, I'm trying. Yeah, well, he hit the guy that was laid offside and hit the red guy inside the zone. So Mike, I'm trying to figure out some styles of the game here. I mean, you get some unheralded styles like Rob Chuli, who's been back solid on defense. But Kuzi really hasn't been tested, so you really don't want to factor in the winning goalkeeper. Luke Steigerwald has made a nice play. He's been solid on D. So, I mean, it's been the defensive show. And there he is again.
Luke just dropped Melito like third period French.
Leslie's played some good D. Tony Onello's swooping in. Onello's had a goal, but he's had a quiet day. Now Fortini trying to make something happen. Heads up. Sorry about that. Well, dumped in deep. Bulldogs just not connecting on passes. They've had some flurries.
Not playing well defensively either.
They've had some flurries. Nothing's really working. Onello plays it to himself. He's got Ragu. He's going to send an aerial pass to Ragu. Johnny Ragu looking for a second goal. Ragu into the backhand. The shot saved by Fuji. Chipped at it by Ianetti. Couldn't put it in. Now Ragu trying to wrap it in, and it goes into Fuji. He hangs on. Ianetti should have had one there, Mike, with the open net. But as you can attest to, open nets are not easy to hit. Ragucci went to the backhand, tried to get Fuji moving. Fuji made the save. Puck was just sitting there.
Props to Fuji on that stop.
Knocking back to Luke Steigerwald. Into Ragu. Back to Steigerwald. A drive. That never had a chance. Now Brian Leslie goes in ahead of Ambrosino. I think this is John Ambrosino's first shift of the game. I haven't seen him all game long. I don't know if he was hurt or if he was a healthy scratch or a Jay Cutler or what. But now Ionetti trying to kick it toward the net. Score! Ragucci. Because the shot was, Ionetti tried to kick it in the net. It went off of Fuji right to Ragucci. And this one's a laugher. 7-1.
44, 16 and 3. 44 from 16 and 3.
Well, we just heard on the red bench, Morin says they're going to start running them now. With the game on hand, he's just going to start running them.
44 is a big one.
Yeah, he steps up big in games that are out of hand.
Both set up.
Now Leslie keeping it in. Yeah, Ionetti getting a point on that last play.
Steve Ionetti to assist.
We need a +1 on the scoreboard.
+1 for Gust.
Now Luke Steigerwald up the boys of Ragu. Wouldn't be, whoa! It's a crazy collision here. Gambale.
Stapling Gambale.
Yeah.
For the boys.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Ragu try to get a hat trick in this one, even though it's 7-1, Mike. Now Speed Brad knocking down Coughlin again. That's twice today. Brad not taking any prisoners. And a fan, and now a possible breakaway by Ureski, but he tried to let Brat get there. Now Ureski and Coughlin moving in rather. Now he has a breakaway chance for Ureski if he wants it. Ureski looks confused out there. Maybe he doesn't know how to hang. It's not that hard.
Still Mike Cormican.
He is not. Al Peterson now in a 7-1 championship game. Yeah. Wow. Shot that one right in on John Gambale. What an asshole.
7-1 lead in the fire and pucks at the bench.
There's just no need for that. You know?
And the puck hit John Gambale. I hope the puck's okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm on TV. I can't say asshole.
G-rated. Okay? G-rated. Family event.
It was an asshole maneuver though.
Montini, you gonna do anything out there today but fall down?
There goes Julie with the puck. He's doing it at the bench, hit Gambale.
Those legs are looking tired on John Moore, aren't they? He's really showing his age out there today.
Well, he's out there. And here we are. Cormican now with a drive, high and wide. As it's been going. Mark Teal playing it in deep. Cormican back to Morin. Had to hop off of his stick. Gets around Brat. Morin. Ooh, a little hook on the play. Throws it toward the net. Deflects just wide. Under 6 to play. And Ureski chips it out. No one in goal giving chase. Not even Eric Brad. You think Speed would be going down there trying to pick up some Kotex points. Morin to Cormican. Cormican knocked down by Lloyd Johnston. And flipped up and kept in. Nice little dipsy-do at the blue line by Cormican. Another dipsy-do. And deep, and Morin rips it wide. Morin again, he's got 3 members of the Devils on him, and it goes right back to Fortini. Fuji's got to play it now with Gavin Danner giving chase, and he's going to cover it up.
Make sure you forget everything you heard or saw in the last 60 minutes.
Some fatherly advice from Brendan Bruner.
Let's take a look at the championship team over here.
Beef, is this the most lopsided win?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen a 7-1 championship game. We've seen a couple of 4-1s and things like that, but 7-1, this is just an embarrassment. And you wonder if we could have got one of the teams in the consolation game to come over and give them a better game, you know?
I don't know what the Bulldogs had for dinner last night, but it looks like saltpeter.
Salt pepper, too. Peterson with it. Knocked down by Lloyd Johnson. Steigerwald Jake over to Gavin Danaher. Danaher behind the net, just kind of playing it to himself. Big Jake trying to get there ahead of Eddie Coughlin. Eddie Coughlin's going to get there. Eddie Coughlin's been roughed up by Speed Brat today quite a bit. Nice play by Lloyd right below us to steal that. And it's now onside. We got 4 minutes to go here in the third period. 7-1. I don't think we're going to get any stop time in this one, Michael. So
Let's put the whistles away back.
yeah, put the whistle away. Let's get out there, get some spiral ham going for breakfast. Then let's forget all about this one. A lot of jamming in the corner. Now comes back to the point, Al Peterson. Shot tip saved by Bacuzzi, and he hangs on. Eddie Coughlin in deep for the tip. Nothing going right for the Bulldogs right now.
8 shots to 6 for the yellow Sun Devils.
.321 to go. Melito trying to get away from Brian Leslie. Melito trying to throw Leslie down. That doesn't work. Melito still pushing Leslie. Now he throws him down. Wow. If that's not John Moore in hockey, I don't know what is. What a dirty player. You're going to lose the game. You're going to be the filth on top of it. Melito being filthy right there.
Manhandling Brian Leslie.
Oh man, they might need to send out Brad. I wouldn't be surprised.
The youngster Brian Leslie.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Brad come out and start throwing some bodies around. Andrewson coming the other way. Here comes Phil moving in. Shot saved to a right to the pads. Now Luke with it. Intercepted by Morin. Morin, shot save, rebound in front, knocked away by Luke Steigerwald. So with 2 to play, comes into the crease, swept away, and Steve Ionetti has it. Steve Ionetti, he's going to throw it at the net, and a save by Fuge. Comes Donnie Fortini, who's done nothing today. Gets it up to a hanging John Morin. Morin, and it is something by Onello. Morin-Onello battle, somebody lost a glove. In front of George Howard. George Howard can't get it. Nice defense by Chewy. Speed Brad up there trying to manhandle Gambale. Went easy on him. And whoa, it comes up. And there's Chewy again. What an idiot. Really? Why is he doing that? That's the second time he's just like throwing it up in the stands dangerously. This guy has no clue on hockey whatsoever.
No hockey sense at all.
No hockey sense at all. You can't teach that stuff either. You either have it or you don't. And obviously, he doesn't. Now Lloyd Johnson kicks it up to Onello with Bratt. Onello to Bratt. Bratt shot. Oh.
Had him down
Well,
in the top corner trick.
Yeah, it's 7-1. They didn't need it, and they didn't get it. Now Ambrosino. Oh, Julie bumping Morin offside in the play. Now Bratt with it. Uh-oh. Morin and a Bratt. Oh, my gosh. He got run on the play. And Bratt is down.
Stop the clock.
No, let it go. Let it go. It's 7-1.
Just manhandled Speed Brad. That was payback for Coughlin.
I'm going to run out of camera. We're gonna run the clocks. I'm going to run out of time. I only got 20 minutes on a clip. So. Saw that one coming a mile away, Mike.
Not anymore. Just showing his frustration.
Yeah, well, he hurt somebody. I hope he's happy. So, kind of a little black mark at the end of this game for the Bulldogs. You know what I mean? We knew it was coming, too. That's the thing. With 10 seconds to go, 9 seconds. And, Mike, this one's going to end up a big lopsided victory. Tony Onello's going to hang on to it. Let's play it back to the point. Time runs out. And congratulations to the Sun Devils on their 7-1 championship victory. We'll come back with some post-game thoughts and some interviews here from sunny Saugus, Massachusetts here in just a minute.